Hello and welcome to another video on the Flying channel. Flying offers you a wide range of advantages over the market, from saving the data to the bulk trademark chat, over data that you can copy from one listing to all others till the finished automated upload. And today's video should be especially for all power users or experienced POD people. So this means if you upload 50, 100 or even more designs a day, I show you now the quickest and smartest way how you can transfer your data, how you can transfer your products from one design to all others, and also work with profiles without any loading times. This is also for all the Excel users from Flying, how you can work after the import, how you can transfer your products, and this with just a few clicks, and also all the data, how it is saved and how you can use it again. So without further ado, let's start. In Flying, you have the possibility to create your listing in two different places. You create your account on flyingresearch.net, and here on this little icon on the top right you can go to the Flying upload section with the design management and also the edit, where you can load in your designs and then edit them. You can of course also download then the POD uploader for the upload automation with this tab here, set a POD uploader, and when it is installed you can go here also to the edit section, and then you have also here your designs and you could also edit here. I think you already see it. This is much more simpler, and of course the online edit is much more advanced. The advantage of the online edit is of course that you can transfer everything individually. You also have bulk functions like bulk trademark check, bulk translation, and so on. The local edit from the Flying uploader you download has the big advantage that it is just on your PC, and there are no loading times for download of course of your images that you have to do here from the online edit, and also the upload when you load your first designs here into the online application. So of course you can also edit everything here, and it's also it is also built to work with hundreds of designs at once, so this is also of course possible. But if you want to skip the loading times, this also depends a bit on your internet connection. You can use simply the local edit, prepare everything here, and then work with it and upload. And no worries, everything works together. So you can prepare your design in the local edit, you can even upload it, and all the data, even where it is uploaded already, is stored in your files, and then you can upload it afterwards to the online section, to the online design management, and simply store your designs here and use it again. So you can work with everything. And if you now decide to work with the local edit to skip all the loading times, I show you now how you can do it in the quickest way. A piece of information before we start with the workflow for all the power users: usually you will work with two functionalities, and this is here features, Advanced MBA, and also here profiles. And important to know is, if you have a listing or listings designs without any data so far, you usually work here with the profiles. And if you have already listings with data and you want to just transfer information, you usually work with Advanced MBA. This is also important to know for all the people who work with an Excel file. Of course, when you import, you usually have already data, and then is the Advanced MBA one the functionality you should go with. For all the people who want to work in the online edit, the profiles and also the advanced MBA is already integrated in the edit itself. We can have here a quick look. So the advanced MBA is usually transferring listing data from one to all others, and in the online edit you have here apply products to, where you can transfer all the information here, or also apply MBA to, where you can really transfer also all the listing data. So this is integrated, and also the profiles, because every design in the online edit is automatically a profile. A profile in the local one you create, for example, when you have certain products you want to transfer, and this is also integrated here because you can transfer in the online edit all the data individually. For example, if you just want to transfer the fit types, you can apply the fit type to the designs you already want, or you want to transfer the prices and marketplaces. You can also transfer this individually without touching, for example, the listing data. So this is also integrated in the online edit, and profiles and advanced MBA. These are now the two functionalities. We have a closer look. Now I show you how you create a profile in the local edit and how you use it, and then I show you also how it would look online. It's very simple. You have here profiles, and then you go here to open profile manager. Now you can drag and drop here any image that you want. It's just a placeholder for the profile you create, and then you click here rename, and then name it so you know what is behind. In my case it should be a shirt, and it should be a hoodie, for the background color black, and just for the US marketplace, for example. When you've done this, go to edit profile, and then you have here of course the placeholder image and an empty listing. In our case we open Amazon because we want to now have the standard shirt for the UK, for the .com marketplace. Then type in your price, your types, and the colors, the default colors that you want. In my case I always want to have black and navy, and of course for the designs individually you can add other colors afterwards. These are just, or should be, your default settings you're using anyway and always. When you've done this, we also want to have the hoodie. We do the same, and then also add here the colors. And if you have your default settings you want to have, simply click save. You can ignore this message, simply click yes, and then you have here your data stored. And you can see also here the standard shirt and also the hoodie. And this is everything you need to know. Your profile is now created, and of course you can create as many profiles as you want. Important thing, when you've created your profile, click on empty, so everything is empty and your console has no designs. And then we can start to use the profile. Drag and drop your designs in, and then you have here, I'll do it with 4, then you have here all your empty designs. It's always the same, it's just an example. And then go to Amazon, go to profiles, go to the one you want to use, and then I would always recommend you add it simply to the current listing, because when you have done that you can optimize, for example, the colors that you want, if you want to have blue, red, green, and so on. And when you have done this, of course you could also already write your listing if you want this, and add here the data. And when you've done this, click on save, and then this listing would be finished. And you can also see it here because it is now bold, and bold means there is data. And also when you look in the folder with the design, you have now this XML file, and in this file all the listing data is stored from this design. And what you can do now is features, and you have here also a bulk copy function that transfers data, and then simply select the number 1 because we want to transfer from the first one, and then yes. And now all your designs have these settings, have the listing, and you can now work with everything here. Your listing is done. Of course you could optimize and transfer single parts with Advanced MBA, but I'll show you this in a moment. The other thing I would show you here is how you do it in the online edit, and it's much simpler. You have here your design, then you have here your listing, and then you would simply choose what you want to transfer. You go here, for example, to options and then apply MBA to, then so you select the one you want to transfer it, the second one, apply, and then the same listing would be there. And this is it. This is everything, because as I mentioned, every design with a listing in the online edit is automatically also a profile you can use. And yeah, this is how you work with profiles, how you create them. And as I mentioned before, profiles should be mainly used when you have data or designs without any data. Then simply use your profile for one design, optimize it with the colors you want to have and so on, and then simply copy the data, for example, with bulk copy to the other files. In the online edit would also be a scripted replace function. If you have hobbies or if you have birthday numbers, for example, you could also replace that if you have always the same listing. These are the profiles, and now I will show you in the next step the Advanced MBA options. We have now a look at the Advanced MBA option, and it's very similar to the profiles. At the profile section, you transfer the whole profile always to your listing, and in the Advanced MBA section, you choose the part that you want to transfer from a design to the others. So for example, I have here my first design, and here I have now the same as at the other designs, say marketplaces, prices, and so on. And for example, I want to now have the marketplace for Great Britain. Then I can type in here my the price, the marketplace, and for example, I also want to have the color red, and I also want to have blue, and I also want to have green for this design. And of course, the other designs are similar, and I simply now want to transfer this part here to the others, but the listing is maybe little bit different, and I just want to transfer here the settings. Then I set here the things I want to have, the settings. I click on save. Now I go to Advanced MBA, and then I say, for example, products to all, and then you can see here the success manage that all the markets and products, prices, and so on are applied. And if I go to the second one, it has now exactly the same marketplaces, exactly the same colors, and so on. So this means you just need one design with the settings you want to have, marketplaces, and so on, and then simply transfer it. And you can see you can do this with the price, draft, auto translate, and so on. So you have here all the options you want to or the most famous options you want to use. And in the online edit, it's exactly the same, and again a little bit simpler. For example, here it's exactly the same, but here I don't want to have the German marketplace, the French marketplace, but I want to have the color orange, for example. And here you can now go to options and apply products to. Then I choose the design or designs I want to use it, apply, and then you can see now exactly the same data. All the products here with the colors, with the marketplaces were transferred with this simple apply products to option. And also, as I showed already before, you can do this, for example, just with the fit types, or you can just do this with the colors. You could also do that, for example, just if you have the same brand, then you can apply the brand to the designs that you want. And yeah, every design in the online edit again is automatically a profile and also has automatically all Advanced MBA options to transfer. So this is the difference between the online and the local edit, and you see the online edit is definitely smoother, but now I want to show you the advantage of the local one, and this is the loading time, and I show you also this with an Excel file in the next step. For all Excel users, this is the use case how you can import your Excel and then transfer also the data. I created here for the local edit, this Excel file and 50 images. And we also can take a quick look in the Excel. It's very simple, always the image and then here the listing. You can also get an example directly in Flying Upload with all the data you need. And then if everything is okay, then you drag and drop the Excel here in the edit section, and then all the designs with the listing will pop up. And you can also see here in the folder where the Excel is, where the image is now also always created this XML file with the data. So this means this is now obsolete. You don't need this Excel anymore. I show you. Clear the tool and then simply select the images with the XML files, no Excel, drag and drop it back in, and all the data is still there. Though in the moment the Excel was imported, you don't need it anymore. You can forget it. You just have the images and the Excel with and the XML with the data. So, and now you have here, of course, imported your standard chart with the price and everything, and now you can use, for example, simply a profile like we had before, the US one, and then you have here the marketplaces and the prices that you want. Of course, you can optimize again, you can select the marketplaces you want again, and if everything of this is done, then you can simply go here to features again, Advanced MBA, and products to all, and then it was successfully transferred. And every design has now the products, the marketplaces, the prices, the colors and so on that you want. And now you can go to the upload section and you are ready to upload. And this is it. And also very important, as I mentioned, you don't need the Excel anymore. For example, we go now to the upload manager, and let's say that most were uploaded and then the last 5 designs, the slots on Amazon weren't enough. This is also information that Flying always has in the background. So you can clear the tool, you can close it, you can shut down your PC, you can start it the next day, you can simply open Flying again, go to the edit or the upload, it doesn't matter in this case, and then you can simply drag and drop all your designs back in, still no new Excel needed, and then you can go here, click on start for Amazon merge, and then they will remember, or Flying will remember what is already uploaded, and it will start with the first design that wasn't uploaded, and this is here number 46. So you can always start again, you can always use the data again, you don't need the Excel anymore. You can shut down your PC, start it the next day, and then work again. In the online edit, it's also very, very similar. You can add here your Excel, then you can, where is it here? You can drag and drop in here your spreadsheet, and then you would add here your designs and so on, and it's the same, but in this case, of course, it takes the time to upload to the cloud in the design management. It would also take time to download it again from Flying Upload from the online edit, so then you can drag and drop it in the tool. This is the fast way how you can use it as a power user when you have 50 or 100 listings. Write your Excel, drag and drop it in, use the profiles, use the Advanced MBA options, and then you are ready to start. If you have always the same default marketplaces with the same default profile, it probably takes 30 seconds or a minute till all your designs are ready, and then you can upload. I hope you can see now, or you have seen how you can use it, no matter if with an Excel or without an Excel. You can use it in the local edit where you have the speed advantage, in the online edit where you have simply more comfort functions, and then upload it. And never forget, no data is ever lost. You can use it again, you can work with Flying with the online, with the local, you can transfer it and always start uploading again, because Flying always remembers what was already uploaded. If you have any questions, simply write it down in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to this channel if you're interested in more of these videos, and then I see you in the next one. Till then, bye.